you ready to battle?
Gamers, we're about to test the Abbasid changes. And there's a lot of them for Abbasid, actually. Quite a lot. What are the changes, you might be wondering? All the House of Wisdom upgrades, so Trade Wing, Military Wing, Economic Wing, Culture Wing, work differently. Those are the main changes, and those are the changes we are going to be testing, alright? Oh, and one more thing. Let's put House of Wisdom, like, here. House of Wisdom is now a trade market. I don't think you can build traders from it, but it acts as a trade market. So, let me just... Wait, what? Wait, what? Why does that not connect? Oh, I think it's because... Okay, so recently... Okay, in this patch, there's also a change where you can't ghost connect stuff. What that means is you can't do this and connect the buildings from here to here and get the HR emergency repair or the House of Wisdom. So you can see in the past this showed as connected, now it doesn't. I kind of wish still it shows visually that it's connected. See what I mean? So if I build this first, let me show you. If I build this first, it will still not show that it's connected, and that's part of the change that was made. Yeah, see, I'm building a barracks, but it's not showing until it's completed. And it should be the same here. So I'm gonna click on House of Wisdom. Oh, this is connected. Okay, yeah, because it's a mill. So now this should increase the influence up to here. Okay, I guess I gotta click it again to like refresh it or whatever. Same thing with barracks. So now barracks is in influence. Yeah. Alright. So we have the 4 wings. We are going to go with Trade Wing. You can set a rally point with the House of Wisdom. We're gonna go with the Trade Wing. The reason why I want to go with the Trade Wing is because the Trade Wing will spawn 3 traders once it completes. So obviously we can't theoretically, we actually can't test all of them. We'll do Economic Wing last. So what the Trade Wing now does is it spawns 3 traders upon completion, and it acts as a home market. So it only acts as a market if you go Trade Wing. And then you get access to these technologies, which I think are unchanged. These are completely the same. So we're just gonna see how that changes. Tip for all of you out there playing Abbasid, you're probably going to be seeing a lot of different wing openers, I would imagine. And you can know which wing Abbasid is going for based on where the House of Wisdom upgrade is going. So if you see the upgrade going here on the right side, that is a Trade Wing. Don't be scared. Look, what's up? She's worried. So you can kind of know what wing your opponent is going to be going for. Alright, here we go. By the way, Fresh Foodstuffs is another big one. Fresh Foodstuffs is now in a town center. So Fresh Foodstuffs is no longer the economic wing. It's now in TC, and no matter which wing you go for, you can get Fresh Foodstuffs. But Fresh Foodstuffs now only reduce the cost of the villages by 35% and not 50%. So yeah, but you can get it with any wing. Like I just opened Trade Wing and I can get Fresh Foodstuffs. Now we do see traders pop instantly, and you can instantly set them to do the trading, and they're set as their whole market is House of Wisdom, which is pretty cool. Oh, I guess you can insta-set the whole market, so the moment your traders spawn, they go to the neutral market. Okay, cool. So they're going to be trading there. Other than that, there's honestly not much else. Let me build all these as well, straight away. So we have everything we need from the get-go. If we want to make any units or whatever else. Yeah, so now they're trading. Obviously the distance depends how much gold they're going to give. So You know, if this is a one-on-one game, probably you don't want to be building House of Wisdom here because you still want your units, your buildings connected. But if the trade wing, if the neutral market was here in this corner, you could build House of Wisdom here, right? So that you get a little bit more distance. Here we go. It's going to drop off. Ding, ding, ding. All right. Next one that we'll be checking is, let's do military wing. Military, then we'll do culture, and then we'll do economic wing at the end. So what does military wing have? Now this is an interesting one, and I think this one's going to be very situational. From now on, when you research military wing, if you research it in feudal age, you will get 2 spearmen and 1 archer. If you research it in castle, you will get 2 camel riders. And if you research it in imperial, you will get 3 hand cannoneers. Now, I personally think that military wing is probably the weakest out of them all. But it did receive some further changes. Military wing obviously has this, which is boot camp. The infantry gets 50% health. Composite bows are now swapped with the camel rider armor. So camel rider armor, it used to be right here in the military wing, and it used to increase the melee armor of camel riders. But now composite bows are here, which makes the archers for Abbasid really strong. Reduces the reload time by archers 33%, and you can access this in Castle Age. And it's obviously cheaper as well. And then the last upgrade is the camel support, which has been there for a while. Now the reason why I say this is going to be pretty situational, a lot of people said, oh, this is pretty useless because you only get 2 spearmen and an archer. But if you're getting harassed by French or Mongol tower rushed, you can go for military wing, and even if you have 1 archer, that pretty much stops tower rushing. When you play against Mongol, you don't need 5 archers, you just need 1, and that's it. So you can stop tower rushing, and there are the camel riders, because we advance with military tech in castle. We get 2 camel riders, and you can instantly go and harass. And I think this is pretty cool if you want to go for camel or military tech second, because you instantly get 2 harassment units. And if you're playing against French, you can go military wing, not need to make a barracks, and make a TC first. So there's some potential there, and maybe more potential and ways to do this will be discovered. We will see. But other than that, the rest of it, you know, it's pretty normal. You don't get anything else. And again, fresh foodstuffs we can get no matter what wing we go for. Now, we're gonna go for culture wing. Now, what culture wing does is quite interesting, actually. And it doesn't say here. I don't know if it's changed or what. Oh no, you have to upgrade this. Okay. Okay. So, it doesn't say here, but the culture wing is actually changed to where if you upgrade preservation of knowledge, your age up tech is also changed. So this, the reason why I saved this for last, because it doesn't matter which age up we do it in, but once I upgrade this, preservation of knowledge used to be 30% by the way, now it's 20%. But it will also reduce the age up for the economic wing by 20%, or at least it should be. And I just realized these upgrades are 24 seconds now. They were all 30, were they not? Oh, Golden Age, right, I'm dumb. Yeah, never mind. Do I have Golden Age too? Oh yeah, I do. Okay, never mind. I didn't even realize I'm Golden Age 2. So, here we go. The Camel Rider shields, by the way, are in... both of their upgrades are now in stables. Did this upgrade exist before, or am I fucking crazy? It did? Okay, never mind. So you have this upgrade for camels, the camel handler, which increases the movement speed. And this one, the Camel Rider shields, used to be in House of Wisdom, but now composite bows are there. And obviously composite bows are no longer in archer ranges. Now that we've got the culture wing. We're gonna upgrade preservation of knowledge, and every single technology cost, any upgrade in the game, economic, military, and the age up should be cheaper. Should be. So this is about to be cheaper. Mill upgrade is about to be cheaper. And this is how it used to be, right? It used to be 30%, now it's 20%. So now if you look, everything is cheaper. Amazing poggers and so on. But look at that! The age up is also cheaper. And now this opens up for a lot of possibilities. For the first time ever, we might see, literally ever, we might see castle rushing with Abbasid. So there's 3 potential. While I talk about this, I'm gonna just get that, and I'm gonna get all the upgrades in the game. So there is potential to play Abbasid in 3 different ways. There's the possibility of opening economic wing. There's a possibility you open military wing to defend something and then into whatever. Probably the least likely possibility is opening trade wing in one-on-one. Like trade wing I can see in team games, obviously, for obvious reasons. And there's the potential of opening culture wing, upgrading preservation of knowledge, and then just rushing to castle, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, there is a possibility that you play Abbasid like you used to, right? You just go multiple TCs and boom, with fresh foodstuffs. But there's also a possibility you go culture wing into military wing into economic wing, which I'm gonna try personally. So the reason why that might be strong is because it allows you for very fast castle rushes. Abbasid's strength is something that people don't talk about enough, is you actually don't use villagers to age up. Your age up is slower, but you don't use villagers to age up. Which is interesting. And then you can just do some kind of all-in on a castle, or try to get, I don't know, relics or whatever. I personally think that this tech should be in castle. The imam converting units, so you guys can see, the imams converting units without relic should be in castle. Now, the economic wing finishes, and we get, you know, this upgrade that we had before. You get this upgrade that we had before, and you get a new upgrade. Fertile Crescent. Reduces the cost of economic buildings and houses by 25%. And you might be like, that's pretty shit. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Let's research that. Let's see what he does. That is really shit. That's classic Twitch chat right there. Are you ready for this? So houses are 37 wood. Okay, not bad. Mills are 37 wood. Lumber camps 37. Mining camp 37. Farms are also economic buildings, and they cost 56 wood. Dock also counts as military building. Or the economic building. Oh, it has military and economic building. So dock costs 56 wood. Barracks is obviously normal. Oh yeah, let's talk about this, by the way. The walls now cost 7 wood to build, and they have 250 health less. Farm is not an eco building. Is it a military building? Is it a tech building? So the farms cost 56. House of Wisdom is the same. Market is cheaper too. It's 75 wood. Now, the TC is also cheaper. It's 300 wood and 262 stone. So, that is a lot cheaper, by the way. That is not a little cheaper. That is a lot cheaper. So, for those that maybe don't know, the TC cost is 400, 350. Now this is the interesting part. This is the interesting part. Do you... I mean, I think the better one is probably going to be Eco Wing into Culture Wing into Military Wing. I think that's going to be basically how the Abbasid is played right now. And you get this cheaper TCs, it's going to be juicy as fuck. But you could also do Culture Wing into either Military Wing and get two Camel Riders. Or you could go Culture Wing into Economic into Military. Or there's a third option. You can go Culture Wing into Military, but you go Culture Wing, but you just play macro, right? You still go multiple TCs, right? So you open Culture Wing, you go multiple TCs, then you go Military, and then in Imperial you go for the what's it called? For the Economic Wing, and then you transition to mass farms and save a crap load of wood. That's also possible. I'm not sure which one is going to be the best. I think the best obvious choice is going to be Eco Wing into multiple TCs, but it might not. Who knows? Also, I'm pretty sure people are going to do the maths if opening early farms with Abbasid would be good. Because let's not forget, you get this upgrade too in Castle, which increases the gathering rate from farms. So that might be something also that you go for. Which is going to be interesting to see. I'm gonna beat your ass with villagers. Get ready. You guys ready for this? Kick W. Oh my god, the torches are still... What? Dude, they died so fast, the torches are still burning. Wow. But yeah, Abbasid did not receive any other changes in terms of like villager catch up speed. How do I don't have any villagers right now. Click W. I mean, now it's normal like units, right? For those that don't know what he's talking about, the villagers sometimes, you probably notice, would get like an omega speed boost. You see that? To try and... I mean, it's still pretty fast, actually. So what would happen is the villagers would try to... Yeah, that speed up right there. It was nerfed to match unit speed up. I don't know if I can do it on the gold. Or let's try, but I ain't promising anything. Kick W. Yeah, it's way slower, I think. Like it's still fast, but it is way slower. Is it? Is it even slower? I feel like it's maybe the same speed for my crazy. They're still fucking fast. Yeah, they're still fast as fuck. Yeah, Abbasid only got those changes in the House of Wisdom. I do think there's a lot of exploration to be going with Abbasid, and of course, I'm going to be doing an Abbasid game later today to try and figure out if we want to do the Eco Wing first or the Culture Wing first. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. The next thing we're going to be testing live on stream is going to be Delhi's new unit, the new elephant with hand cannoneers on top of it, and all the new elephant buffs. Let's fucking do it. YouTube, check out my live stream on Twitch. I'm probably streaming right now. Have a great day. Let's keep going.